Riverscape has asked me to judge a fall foliage photo contest, which I really struggle with because I don't like having my work judged. Sometimes my feelings get hurt. So here's what I'm gonna do. About 12, 13 images were selected. I'm gonna pick out 5. The 5 that I feel are the best, and then we'll touch on those. Here's what the contest asked for. Are you prepared to display your photographic talents, and I better use these, and showcase the splendor of autumn, whether it's vibrant foliage, serene waters, or riverfront wildlife? Share your unique perspective and you can win some fantastic prizes, okay? All right, and I'm gonna start off with this one. City of Terre Haute, there's a nice sign there. It's obvious what it is. You got the river, you've got trees. So far to me, it's hit the marks for what the contest is asking for. It's a nice composition. I would have stepped back a little further. I would have gotten more in the lower section of the foreground, if this makes any sense. I like the framing. The river is framed in between 2 trees, and then there's more trees on both sides. So it gives you good representation of the Fairbanks Park area of the Wabash River. Nice shot. This next one is of a maple tree. It's a nice image. You got the river in the background, beautiful colors. It says, hey, this is fall. Here's what I don't like about it. Nothing the photographer can do though. Power lines. I get it. Power lines don't work. It's a distraction. The clouds are very nice. I think if the power lines were not there, it would look better. But it's a good photo. I like the shadow. I just think that it needs to be moved over to the right a little bit to shoot into the center, and you're going to get a better shot, but you're still in the top 5. I like this shot a lot because of the way the trail bends to the right. It's a great composition. I think it's one of the better compositions that I've seen in this contest. The spooky tree in the middle, it works. There's no leaves. You can tell it's fall because the leaves are on the ground. You can see just a little bit of the river. I would have liked to have seen more, but I think I know what the photographer was doing and is focusing on the trail. To me, this is a good photo that says, hey, Terre Haute along the river, great trail. Go out and check it out. So in that aspect, it works. This shot here, I really like. It's of a bridge. The bridge is framed with an opening of leaves, foliage, and it's a nice image. Here's what I would have done differently though. The photographer needs to be a little lower. If the photographer was down a little bit, then the distracting limbs would not be covering the actual bridge itself. But all in all, it's a good image. Here's the one that I really like. It's the sunset. And let me get back to that one here. So if I have to pick 3, I'm going to go with, and this is my 3rd take on this video, so I already know which ones I'm picking. The City of Terre Haute sign, I really like it. I'm going to give that one 3rd place. I think it's a nice image. It works. It hits the marks, as I keep saying. The 2nd place image is going to be the bridge with the opening. Again, it could be reshot, photographer down a little lower, get the bridge with less obstructions, and it'll work really well. This is an area where bald eagles like to fly over, so make that a goal. Whoever took this photograph, try to get a bald eagle flying through there, and don't Photoshop one in there. That's not cool. Now, my favorite shot is the sunset shot. I really like it. I'm going to guess it was taken with a phone, which is I've got a lot of really good camera equipment, and I use this more than anything because it's with you, and they do a good job. The colors of the sunset captured very nicely. It's not oversaturated, not over manipulated. It's a good image. What I really like is when you go up higher in the sky, you can see the light emitting through the clouds. That blue-green light kind of gives you an idea that, hey, a storm could have already happened or one's brewing. But the way the light reflects in the Wabash River, love it. And then on the sandbar, there's some pooling there at our new beach along Fairbanks Park. Thank you, erosion. And you got nice reflections there. So I think Riverscape did a great job by saying, hey, look, take some photos that people are going to say, I like that. And they're going to want to go out and see the river. This image is one of those that if it's on a wall at a restaurant, somebody sees that, they're from out of town, it may make them want to go learn more about a river or at least find that spot. Thank you for allowing me to judge this contest. I encourage you to enter a contest. Don't worry about those cranky judges. All these photos are nice photos, and I'm glad that people submitted, and I hope that you do submit more, all right? Thanks. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. I don't know who took these photographs, so I'm relying on the Riverscape team to say who got 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in this, all right? Thanks again. See you.